again, welcome back to the show with Salma and Matt. I'm delighted to say we're now joined by Alistair Barrie, comedian. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Now, Alistair's stand-up special is coming to ITVX. It is called Woke, W-O-K-E, in progress. It's about Sunak and strikes and everything going badly and so on. Let's have a look.
I wrote the show. Well, I'll be honest, is to annoy my parents. They are very scared of the woke. They had a gender-neutral toilet, I think. Or as I like to think of it, a toilet. I've got a few in my house, actually. Well, that appears to have divided the audience again. 1 star. Woke. It's such a loaded word. My favourite joke in the show too.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this. But you obviously love your politics.
I am relatively keen on my politics. I think, yeah. Well, I think it's interesting, obviously, the day that the special is released, the government have decided to overshadow it with the announcement of the election. It's clearly part of a plot against me.
Or they're just running scared.
Very, very, very possibly.
Yeah, they just think we can't handle the Barrie special.
Well, yeah. I mean, I shouldn't really be here. I should be actually outside announcing it in the rain while someone plays a speaker in the background with "That Joke Isn't Funny Anymore" by the Smiths or something.
The guy, it was Steve Bray who played the music. How does he was he there every day ready for it or
Apparently
what?
His speakers broke afterwards.
Yeah, they were full of rain.
Said, yes, it's clear. God has spoken.
And the Mail did. Why didn't the police act to stop the music? It's fantastic. So, okay, it's obviously from watching the trail, you were triggered slightly when your parents gave you a subscription to the Telegraph, which is Matt's paper, actually.
Well, former.
Well, former, yeah, but you were their bird specialist. We can get to that.
Well, I grew up reading the Telegraph as kind of, the right-sided, but very, civilised, establishment newspaper. And it does seem in recent years to have gone slightly potty. I mean, there's a chap called Alistair Heath the day after Liz Truss's budget. I don't think I'm not being controversial to say it wasn't that successful a budget. And the day after, he was like, "This is the best budget I have ever seen a Conservative." And then about a week later, when it became clear it was crashing the economy quite badly, he was like, "I may be wrong, but I'm not wrong." And it kind of lends itself.
What's happened, the Telegraph has gone a bit crazy because they did a headline the other day. Cyclists doing 52 miles an hour have made Britain's roads a death trap. And I thought, okay, I've never seen that.
I think they've now got a woke word count. They have to have an issue. They have to have an article about the trans issue somewhere. Yeah. They have to have every day there is a certain amount. I think they called the HS2 woke. It's a railway line that's not happening. Not everything bad is woke.
But why did your parents give you a subscription to it?
Because they've been taking the Telegraph for years, and you get a free digital subscription, as I'm sure Matt
will
tell you.
But
I like it.
Alistair Heath, by the way, is now the editor of the Sunday Telegraph, and he's been tweeting saying something like there's 1,000 hours to save Britain from Labour.
Yes, and I think I saw on the front page today, is it Janet Daly saying Sunak has launched superbly, Starmer needs to watch out, or something like that, which you just read and go, what colour is the sky?
But the show that we saw there on ITV, they're basically televising a show you did as a one-off, is that right?
Well, it was a tour show that I did a performance at the Comedy Store in London, and we filmed it, and lots of people came, and it went quite well, although there's nothing more excruciatingly embarrassing than watching yourself watch yourself on television.
Well, they put all the sort of half the jokes together and stuff for the trailer. I know. We're sorry to put you through that. But you did it at the Edinburgh Fringe as well. Now, I'm going to the Fringe this year, just to say, I'm really excited. I haven't been for 10 years. It's the place for comedy, isn't it?
It is. I mean, I hope you've saved up suitably for your accommodation.
Don't tell me about it.
No, I mean,
even the shows now as well.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, there's lots of people who can't... I can't go up if I don't make a profit.
Yeah.
I've got a young family, I've got a mortgage. It is incredibly difficult now. But Edinburgh has changed. When I first went up, student actor in the early 90s, I was one of those dreadful people standing there thinking no one else had ever thought to stand stock still with a flyer and hope someone would take it, and they didn't. But it's very difficult now. The accommodation used to be bad, but now it's impossible. I still go up. I still love it. It's an incredible city. There's all kinds of comedy there. There's all kinds of, but that's the thing. There's all kinds of everything there. There's go and see, I've seen people do a version of Pere Ubu conducted entirely with vegetables.
Oh, amazing!
I've seen all kinds of stuff. I've seen dreadful, brilliant. It's amazing, but there's a lot of comedy, and there's a lot of people who feel they have to go and bankrupt themselves when they don't.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look, we look forward very much to Woke in Progress. I hope you'll be watching it with your parents.
They haven't actually seen it.
And your dad sounds like he's sort of one of those, hello, chaps, all right?
He is a lovely, lovely chap. They're both wonderful people.
I'm sure they are.
Slightly of the, yes, they read the Telegraph and then tell me it's all true the next day, and I don't always believe them.
Okay, so Woke in Progress launches on ITVX today. Stay with us, Alistair. Just look at some more of the papers and see what's going on.